Chalo. Very good morning, everyone. How are you all? Last class we are doing partnership. The last concept we have taken amalgamation of two or more than two partnership into a new partnership firm. We have done few questions. I think we have done two questions now, or three questions we have done. I think two questions we have done now, and one question I have given as homework. So question number two. Can you help me fast if you have done? So question number two, what they have asked? They have asked balance sheet. So can I say balance sheet we can do without journal entries? Correct now. Understood. Let us first prepare balance sheet only to inform you that what shortcut we can use. Balance sheet of which company? Measures X, Y and Z and company. As at which date? 31st March 2003. Yes sir. So can you give me fast all the assets? It is building. At what amount? Building 2 lakh. Then machinery how much? 8,50,000. Then what? Furniture. Furniture how much? 52,000. Then stock how much? 5,20,000. And debtor 7,20,000. Cash and bank you are giving together. It is given together only. So can you give me together only? 3 lakh. Okay. But in exam write down separately only. Okay. In exam write down separately. Advance how much? 1,20,000. Okay sir. Then we write down capital. What are the name of the new partners? It is XYZ. Creditor how much? Reserve will not come. 4,72,000. How many have taken reserve? Anyone have taken reserve? So I hope you have understood this point that reserve will not come. With practice it become easy. Bank loan how much? 1,60,000. I think all liability written. Can you give me the total? No. 21 lakh. Achha, you are giving total a balance sheet. I don't require total. So this will be now whenever just check it first what they have required. Whenever they say ki it will be adjusted in cash, you can see necessary cash, then it becomes shortcut. If they say ki deficit and surplus will be transferred to what? Current account, then to working note is required. Then to without working note you can't do it. But whenever they say cash adjustment, to some partner will bring cash, an equal amount will be withdrawn by other partner. So ultimately it will not affect balance sheet. Ultimately it will not affect balance sheet. So shortcut you can apply only for cash adjustment. Agreeing? Now it can be allocated in which ratio? PSR. PSR not. So it become 10 lakh 65,000, 7 lakh 10,000, 3 lakh 55,000. So I'm just writing for your understanding. This is shortcut. Of course in exam you should do what? A working note if time permit. If time permit. Got it. Now I will not do journal entry. I will just do what? Working note. Working note you have done. So can you give me working note number 1? Goodwill adjustment. So goodwill adjustment. Goodwill adjustment. बताओ. X, Y and Z. First which company? X and company. How much goodwill? 1 lakh allocated to X and Y. In which ratio? It will be how much? 75,000 and 25,000. Then which company? Y and how much goodwill? 80,000. Allocate 54,667, 27,333. Then You can do calculator. You can use calculator and calculate it. 75,000 667 27333. Then total goodwill of XYZ and company is 1,82,000. This will be allocated in new PSR. Allocate 91,000, 60,667, 30,333. So बताओ how much gain? 16,000 gain. Then how much sacrifice? 19,000 sacrifice. And how much gain? 3,000 gain. Gaining partner will be debited. Sacrificing partner will be credited. The rule is very simple. Debit, credit and debit. Understood? Then we'll find out what? Point number 2. Working note number 2. Calculation of what? Amount due to each partner. Amount due to each partner. Okay sir. तो बताओ. First we'll do for X and company. X and Y. What is the opening balance? 4,80,000, 3,20,000. Plus reserve will do 75,000, 25,000. Then realization profit. How much? Total. Building how much? 1 lakh. Masonry 1,50,000. There is no provision. It become 2,50,000. Allocate 1,87,500. 62,500. So 7 lakh 4,07,500. Done. Then point number B for Y and company. Y and Z. Opening balance 4 lakh 2 lakh. Now I think this become very simple question. Now. If this question will come for 16 marks, it is 16 out of 16. If we are not doing any mistake. Correct. So sometime now when we practice then it become easy. If I will do one question and you will not practice, so it will be complicated in exam. 2 lakh and 1 lakh. Then plus realization profit how much? Masonry it is 80,000 only. Then it become how much? And total 6,53,333. Very good, excellent. Last working note. First shortcut na. Working note number 3. Calculation of capital of new firm. It is X, Y and Z. X and company how much? 4,07,500. Y and company 6,53,333. Total 7,42,500. 10 lakh. बता. This is capital excluding or including goodwill? Very good. It is excluding goodwill. Now we'll do plus minus goodwill adjustment. How much? 16,000 minus. Then 13,000, 19,000 plus 3,000 minus. So it become how much? Now this is capital excluding or including goodwill? Huh? This is capital excluding or including goodwill? Huh? Bolo. Excluding, including. Excluding, including. Excluding, including. Including. How many are saying including? How many are saying excluding? Very good. Excellent. Means you have understood. If you are saying excluding, means you understood. Correct. So can you say this when we are saying, so this is plus goodwill in OPSR and minus goodwill in new PSR. So automatically you have added and then deducted also. So it becomes excluding only now. And we want excluding only because capital in balance sheet we are not raising goodwill. So we want capital excluding goodwill only. Understood? The last question, the last class we have included in the amount of PC the goodwill amount. So capital was coming including goodwill. Then we have done minus goodwill. So automatically it become what? Excluding goodwill. Understood? Have you understood these 2 points? Yes, sir. Now this become capital available. Now we'll do what? We'll do capital required in PSR. In PSR. So can you allocate already? We have done 10 lakh, 65,000, 7 lakh 10,000, 3 lakh 55,000. But who will bring cash? Bring cash 3 lakh 38,000 and 3 lakh 69, 833. So they will withdraw cash, and you can see the amount of brought in and amount of withdrawal is same, and therefore it will not affect what? Balance sheet. And then you can pass journal entry. Journal entry is very simple, that you can do it. Understood? Sure. Come to question number 3. Madam, must revise question. On 31st March 2002, Sri Raman acquires on payment of 80,000 the business of Messrs Gupta and Singh, taking over at book value the following assets and liability. Means these assets and liability are taken over at book value. Means this is the book value of assets and liability on 31st March 2002 in the balance sheet of Messrs Gupta and Singh. So Mr. Raman acquire the business of Messrs Gupta and Singh. So this 80,000 is what? PC, purchase consideration. Means can I say sole proprietor acquire business of Messrs Gupta and Singh? So your proprietor is acquiring. Chalega, okay, we'll do it. There was no change between 1st Jan 2002 to 31st March 2002. But there was no change between 1st Jan 2002 and 31st March 2002 in the book value of assets and liability not taken over. Means assets and liability which are not taken over, the book value remains same from 1st Jan to 31st March. Okay. The same set of books has been continued after the acquisition and no entries of acquisition have been passed except for the payment of 80,000 made by Sri Raman. Means only one Jana entry they have done about the payment of 80,000. Apart from that, no Jana entry has been done. From the following balance sheet and trial balance, prepare business purchase account. Prepare which account? Business purchase account. You know about business purchase account. And profit and loss account for the year ended 31st December 2002. For the year ended 31st December 2002. My God. And balance sheet as on that date. This what they have given. Lot of confusion is there now. Huh? Lot of confusion now. We are doing question number 3. First they have given 1st Jan 2002. Correct. And the date of acquisition was 31st March 2002. Correct. And they are asking balance sheet on 31st December 2002. Means this is 3 months. This is 9 months. Can you see this is what? Date of acquisition. Date of acquisition. Correct. Understood. Now on this date, debtor, furniture, stock and creditor, the book value is given 35,000, 3,000, 46,000 and 10,000. Okay, these are the information till now they have given. And what is the PC? PC is equal to 80,000. PC is equal to 80,000. Okay, sir. Any more information given? Not given. Chalo. Now what they have asked? They have asked you to prepare the balance sheet. From the balance sheet and trial balance given below, prepare business purchase profit and loss account and balance sheet after acquisition. So who has acquired from whom? Raman has acquired from. So can you say they have asked you to prepare profit and loss account and balance sheet of Mr. Raman? Of Mr. Raman. Now balance sheet as on 31st December 2001. They have given balance sheet as on this date. So one balance sheet has been given as on this date. Can you see this is the balance sheet of what? Messrs. Gupta and Singh. Correct. And they have given the asset and liability which are not taken over. The book value remain same. So can you see this furniture is not taken over? Chale. Furniture is taken over. Investment is not taken over. Insurance policy is not taken over. Stock is taken over. Debtor is taken over. Bank loan not taken over. Creditor taken over. So can you give me the assets and liability which are not taken over one by one? Investment, what is the book value? 5,000. Then insurance policy, how much? 2,000. Then bank loan, how much? 18,000. So these are not taken over. These are taken over. Means same set of books is continued. So same books is continued. Means what they are saying ki on this date same books will be continued and no journal entry has been done. So can I say in this trial balance, can I say this will also come, this will also come, this will also come, this will also come, and this will also come because no journal entry has been done. But can I say from this trial balance we should remove these all items because these are not taken over. These are not taken over. I hope you are understanding. Correct? Then what they have given? Check correctly. They have given 31st December 2000 trial balance. Stock, okay. Furniture, okay. Investment. You can see investment. This 5,000 should be removed, deleted. Insurance policy 2,000. Can I say it should be removed? Business purchase account. Oh my God. One business purchase account is coming. Can I say they have passed one journal entry business purchase to cash or bank? means only one journal entry has been done. So because of this journal entry, can you say business purchase account a debit balance is coming? Business purchase account debit balance is coming. अरे बोलना रे. They have done only one journal entry for payment. So what journal entry they have done? Business purchase account debit to cash or bank. Because of that reason, business purchase account debit balance coming. But we need to remove this account. We remove this account. Then bank loan. How? What is the bank loan? So can I say this will be also removed? Capital Gupta, Singh and Raman. So can I say Gupta will not come, Singh will not come, Raman will come. बोले yes or no? Gupta to remove na. Singh also removed now. It has been taken by Raman. So Raman will come. Correct now. Then bank okay, debtor okay, creditor okay, purchase means PL item, expense means PL item, sales means PL item, closing stock we know. Correct. These are the information given. बोलो. How is the question? बोलो. Question is कैसा लगा? जबरदस्त क्वेश्चन. जबरदस्त क्वेश्चन ना. Correct. So can you say first what we can do? Because we want, can you see, if you see we need to first apply same set of books, but this is a date of acquisition. So can you say we need to apply same set of books from this date, means first we need to update this balance sheet to this date. So this is updation concept now. We have done one updation concept. So first this balance sheet should be converted into balance sheet as on this date. So let us first prepare balance sheet of which, what is them, Gupta and Singh. Up to which date? Up to the date of event. Understood this point? The first balance sheet of what? Measures Gupta and Singh as at 31st March 2002. So can you give me all asset and liability at current book value already I have written in the timeline. First, can you give me the assets and liability taken over? Asset taken over. Furniture how much? 3000. Then stock how much? 46,000. Debtor how much? 35,000. And creditor how much? 10,000. Correct. बोलो. Any doubt? Correct. Then what are the assets not taken over? बताओ. Investment how much? 5,000. Insurance policy how much? 2,000. And bank loan how much? 18,000. Then capital how much? Capital Gupta how much? Singh how much? It is 30,000 and तो बताओ what will be the balancing figure of this updation concept. So can you say in this question of course there was no cash and bank balance, so balancing figure will be profit only. Profit of how many months? 3 months. Profit of how many months? 3 months. So can you say we'll calculate profit of 3 months. How much? So this become profit of 3 months 13,000. Understood? First understood? Correct. I hope these two you have understood. Simple. Have you understood? Correct. Now, we'll prepare profit and loss account of Raman Na, of Raman for what? Can you say it should be 9 month ended? 9 month ended 31st 12 2000 tuna. Correct. बताओ. Buy sales how much? 4 lakh. To opening stock how much? In trial balance na. To purchase how much? By closing stock how much? To expense how much? To profit how much? 70,000. 78,000. But can I say this is actually 12-month profit, because this all informations are for 12 month now, because same set of books is applied, so all informations are for 12 month, so it become 12-month profit. But out of this 12-month profit, first 3 month profit is how much? That does not belong, that does not belong to Raman, that does not belong to Raman. Correct. Now if I say, if I transfer by profit how much? 78,000. How much does not belong to Raman? 13,000. So how much belong to Raman? To net profit 65,000. Have you understood this point? So this will be transferred to whom? Correct. That we need to understand. Correct now. So of course can I say this will be transferred to partners. Old partner is old PSR. This will be transferred to old partner in old PSR. But whether that is given, check karo. OPSR has been given. OPSR has not been given. If OPSR it is given equal, not given, so we can assume equal. We can assume equal. So we can say it will be transferred to partners capital account. Partners capital account in 1:1 ratio. Understood? Have you understood? Or we could have done here only, means while preparing this we can say this 30,000 plus what, 6,500. Correct. We could have done in this way also. Are you able to understand what I am saying? Correct. Any doubt? No doubt. Simple. Correct. Then we'll prepare which account? Devak's business purchase account. Devak's business purchase account. Correct. Business purchase account. What is the opening balance from the trial balance to balance brought down? 80,000. Correct. Understood. Can you see this is the amount of PC? This is the amount of PC. Are you able to understand what I am saying? This is the amount of PC. Correct. Means if I say PC minus net asset, it become goodwill. PC minus net asset taken over, it become goodwill. But can I say we need to think what conceptually? Means there are some assets and liability which are not taken over. That's to be removed from the balance sheet. That's to be removed from balance sheet. So can I say what journal entry will do? Business purchase account debit to asset. Asset will be created and liability account debit to business purchase. Correct now. Means we remove what? Assets and liability which are not taken over. So can you give me what? First, can you give me the assets and assets which are not taken over? To investment, how much? To investment, can you say automatically it will be removed? To what? Insurance policy, how much? 2000. It will be automatically removed. By bank loan, how much? It will be automatically removed. How much? 18,000. Then can you say capital account should be also removed? Capital account of what? Gupta and Sons. So Gupta's capital account after adding what? Profit. So what was the balance given? That is how much, Gupta? 30,000 plus what? So 30,000 plus 6,500. It is 36,500. And by what? Sinks capital account. Sinks capital account. It is what? 20,000 plus 6,500. How much? 26,500. Correct. Have you understood this point? What I have done? Not understood. Now. With this account, have you understood? The balancing is the balancing figure of this account will be what? It will be goodwill, yeah, capital reserve. Correct. So if balancing figure is coming in credit side, it will be goodwill because that will be goodwill account debit to business purchase. Correct now. We are creating goodwill by goodwill. How much? How much? 6,000. Have you understood? If I want to explain for us a better, so this is the amount of PC, and can you say PC minus what? PC minus net asset taken over will be what? Goodwill. Can you say this is net asset taken over? And so why? Because this is a total capital. Total capital means total net asset. From this, if we minus net asset not taken over, so automatically what will come? Net asset taken over. Can you give me the sum total of this? This plus this minus this two. How much it is coming, Badao? 72, 74,000. Correct. 74,000. Can I see this is nothing but equal to debtor how much? 35,000 taken over. Furniture how much? How much? 3,000 taken over. Then stock how much? 46,000 taken over. Creditor how much? 10,000 taken over. How much it is coming? Jadu. Jadu. Understood. So we are doing correct only. Have you understood this point? Have you understood this point? Or you can calculate also PC minus net asset. This will be same goodwill only. So I hope this account you have understood. This is very important account. Normally this type of question they ask. Understood? Correct? Yes, sir. This also you have understood. Now what will prepare balance sheet? We prepare balance sheet also. That is the 1 minute now. Balance sheet of whom? Raman. Raman as at what? 31st December 2002. So can you give me from trial balance? From trial balance. बताओ. How much closing stock? 50,000. How much furniture? Furniture will come na? 3,000. How much investment? Not nil. Not taken over. Already cross किया ना हमने? Then why you are saying? How much insurance policy? How much business purchase? How much bank loan? How much capital? So capital how much given Raman? Opening balance how much given? 3,000 plus what? 3,000 only. 30,000. How much net profit? Net profit we have calculated for 9 months. 60 for 9 months na? Total 95,000. Then bank. Bank is how much? 3,000. Then debtor. Debtor is how much? 48,000. Then creditor how much? 15,000. Done. Balance it will tell you. Good question. Goodwill. Sorry, my mistake. Goodwill how much? But this even you forget now, you will understand. Acha, we missed it. How much? 6,000. Chalo. Now tell it. Simple. So question number 3 also done. That on MRQ. Must revise question. MRQ written? Chalo. One more question, one more good question we'll take. Today whatever question we are taking, we'll be taking good question. Okay. Question number 5. 5 we have done. 5 we have not done now. 5 to we have done. Sorry. Then 6 we have done. So 6 we will do. Good question. So can we take 6? Chalo. Question number 6. The balance sheet of Messrs A and B as on 31st March 2005 is given. A is capital, B is capital, A is loan, general reserve, liability, building stock, data, investment 6% debentures in X Limited, cash. It was agreed that Mr. C is to be admitted for 1/5 share means for 1/5 share in the future profit from 1st April 2005. From 1st April, so what is the balance sheet date? Means from the beginning only. Correct now. So we are doing question number 6. So from 1st April 2005 C is admitted. C is admitted. Okay, sir. Correct. He is required to contribute cash toward goodwill and 10,000 towards capital. Means the total amount brought in by C will be capital how much? 10,000 plus his share of goodwill. So this we need to calculate. This is not given. The following further information is furnished. A and B is what? So AB what is OPCR 3 is to 2. Okay, sir. Mr. A was receiving a salary of 500 per month from the very inception of the firm in 2001, in addition to his share of profit. So Mr. A was entitled to salary per month 500 per month. The future profit ratio of ABC is 3 is to 1 is to 1. So it becomes 3 is to 1 is to 1. Correct. Mr. A will not get any salary after admission of Mr. C. Thank you very much. So salary point is काटा लगा. Okay. Point number 4 का point number A. Goodwill of the firm should be determined on the basis of 2 years purchase of average profit. Oh, it means we'll do 2 multiplied by average profit. So we need to find out average profit. I mean, this is not super profit method, it is average profit method. From the business of last 5 years, the particulars of the profit are as under. With last 5 years, this is 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 4 year and 5 year. They have given what? Okay, sir. The above profit and loss is after charging salary of Mr. A. But can I say these are the past profit, but goodwill is based on future profit. So we are here to find out future profit. So in future, so they are not entitled to salary. So from this profit already what we have deducted, salary has been deducted. So we'll add back salary. So 500 into what? 12. How much? 6,000. So we'll add 6,000. We'll add back what? 6,000, 6,000, 6,000, 6,000 and 6,000. Then profit for the year ended 31st March 2001. 31st March 2001. Okay, 31st March 2001. Okay. So which year, Baba? Year to not given. This is which year? 31st March 2005 na? Okay. So this is 31st March 2005. This is 31st March 2004. Then 31st March 2003. 31st March 2002. And 31st March 2001. Oh, last year only. Correct. So can you say the profit of the year ended 31st March 2001 include an extraneous profit, means some abnormal profit? Yeah, extraordinary profit of rupees 30,000. So can you say extraordinary profit, yeah, abnormal profit are not recurring in nature? So in future it will not happen. If in future it will not happen, so we should eliminate such profit to find out future profit. So can I say from this will do minus what? 30,000 minus 30,000. Understood? Similarly, the loss of the year ended 31st March 2002 was on account of loss by strike to the extent of 20,000. So there was some loss in the second year. That loss is also abnormal nature, which will not happen in future. So we'll add back how much? 20,000. We'll add back 20,000. Correct? Understood how to read the question. There is a way. In exam, you should also do in this way. Because once you read you will forget. Just write down plus 6 plus 6 plus 6 minus 30 plus 20, because when you are doing calculation you will acha 6, so you will identify this is what for salary. Understood? So you can save your time like this. It was agreed that value of goodwill of the firm should appear in the books of account. Oh ho ho ho. Normally in case of admission, retirement or death or change in PSR, I have given that will never raise goodwill. Goodwill will be always adjusted through partners capital account. For the first time they are saying it will be appear in the books. So will appear, it will raise it. We will raise it. Correct. How to raise I need to explain. The trading profit for the year ended 31st March 2006 means current year. Trading profit for the year ended 31st March 2006 means current year na, was 40,000 before depreciation. Now why they have given this point? This is not related to admission. This is to after admission na. So they have given after this now. This year profit they have given. How much they have given trading profit? How much? 40,000 before depreciation. Okay sir, 40,000 before depreciation they have given. Correct. The partners had drawn each 1,000 per month. So they have given drawing also. Drawing of each partner is what? 12,000 each. It is 12,000 each. Okay. The value of other assets and liability as on 31st March 2006, whereas under they have given building before depreciation, stock, debtor nil, 20,000, liability nil. Okay, sir. Provide depreciation at a rate of 5% of building and the on the closing balance, and interest at a rate of 6% on A's loan. So interest will be also provided at a rate of 6% on A's loan. They applied for conversion of the firm into private limited company, that is ABC Private Limited, and certificate was received on 1/4/2006. They decided to convert the capital of partners into share capital in the ratio 3:1:1 on the basis of total capital as on 31st March 2006. If necessary, partners have to subscribe to fresh capital or withdraw, means they will introduce or they will withdraw cash. Prepare statement of PL for the year ended 31st March 2006 and balance sheet of the company. Understood? Means on this date what happened? Conversion happened. Conversion happened. Means first you need to do admission, then updation, then what? Conversion. Understood? All concept mixed together. Interesting point of this chapter is this only. Ki all concept mixed together. First what? Admission, then updation, then conversion. If you understand this, then be easy only. Correct? So first let us do admission only. Batao. For admission, first what you want? First what you will calculate? Batao. Goodwill. First good revaluation also we can take, but there is no revaluation. There is no revaluation na. So we are doing working note 1. That is for admission of C. Point number A. Valuation of goodwill. Valuation of goodwill. बताओ. Years. So year end is what? 31st March 2001, 2002, 2003, 2004, 2005. बोलो. बताओ. What is the profit given? Profit given 20,000, then 10,000 loss, then what? 20,000 profit, then 25,000 profit, then 30,000 profit. Now you will give me the adjustment. Plus what? A's salary will be added. How much? 6,000, 6,000, 6,000, 6,000, 6,000. Then next adjustment is what? Can I say plus minus abnormal item? We can say plus minus abnormal item. So abnormal gain will be deducted, abnormal loss will be added. So how much gain first year? 30,000 will be eliminated now. Minus. Loss how much? Understood this point? Anyone who have not understood can raise their hand if they have hands. तो लॉस को ऐड कर दो ना, डरा देते हो यार. ओके सर. नाउ हैप्पी? यस सर. बताओ. Any other adjustment is there? correct? But there is one more adjustment. Can I say, just try to understand, if you have done goodwill valuation, but I know in foundation level they will not teach so deeply. But previously this partnership chapter which was transferred to foundation level was in group 1. Then we should discuss each and every point of valuation of goodwill. Correct now. So with this question only, with this question is very good question. So with this question we are also covering the valuation of goodwill. See how to calculate this past profit or future profit, we whatever. So can I say, if I am saying goodwill, goodwill is related to operating profit or non-operating profit? Means operation, it is related to operations. Means whatever you are earning from non-operating source should not be considered for calculation of goodwill. Means suppose if I have done some investment and from that investment I am earning some income, that income is nothing to do with my goodwill. Even though my business goodwill is zero, then also I will earn what? Interest income from bank. Correct now. So that has nothing to affect my goodwill. So any income from investment should be also eliminated. So in balance sheet, if you see, they have given one debenture, investment debenture. How much given? 6% debenture in X Limited. So of course we'll assume that this debenture was from the beginning. If nothing is given, that assumption will take and will eliminate what? Non-operating income. So we'll do minus what? Income from investment in debenture. Have you understood? And if nothing is given, we'll assume that this investment has been done from the beginning only. Are we able to understand? So it is 6% of 20,000. How much? 1200. So can you see, we'll deduct 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, and 1200. Done. I think all points done. Now can you give me the adjusted profit? We call it what? Adjusted profit. How much? 5200 loss. Then 14,800 profit. Then 24,800 profit. Then 29,800 profit. Then 34,800 profit. Correct. What is the total? What is the total adjusted profit? 99,000. So if you want to calculate average profit, what you will do? Divided by 5. How much? 19,800. What is the number of years purchase? NOIP means what? Number of years purchase. Write down numbers of years purchase. Means for how many years you are expecting goodwill will remain. Understood? Number of years purchase. What to? Therefore, what is the value of goodwill? 39. Done. Very simple. Correct. Any doubt? Valuation of goodwill done. Now we'll do goodwill adjustment table. Working note number 2. Write down goodwill adjustment table. Which are the partners? A, B, C. First we'll do in OPSR. What is OPSR? 3:2. Allocate 23,760 and okay. Then in new PSR 3:1:1, how much? Huh? 19,800, 7,920, 7,920. बताओ how much? Where? 23,760. These two amount is correct. तो बताओ which partner will be debited, which partner will be credited. So how much B sacrifices? 7,920. How much C is gaining? So gaining partner will be and sacrificing partner will be credited. Understood? Correct. Now whenever admission, goodwill adjustment done. Then what are the other adjustment? Any revaluation? No revaluation. Goodwill adjustment we have done. Any reserve and surplus in the balance sheet? Any reserve and surplus in the balance sheet? Check karo. Yes. So that will be distributed among whom? Old partner in OPSR. So can we prepare partners capital account now? Up to the date means up to the date of admission. Means only we are doing up to the date of admission. Not after that. After that we'll do updation. Correct? So this is point number C. This was point number B now. Don't write working note number 2. This is point number B. A we have done valuation of goodwill. B we have done goodwill adjustment table. C we are doing what? Partners capital account. Partners capital account. ठीक है. Up to admission. Correct. But what is the opening balance? A, B and C. A, B and C. By opening balance, it is 40,000 and 50,000. By general reserve, how much? 6,000 and 4,000. What is goodwill adjustment? Which partners will be debited? Which partners will be credited? C will be debited. So C account debit to. So C account debit to B's capital. It is 7,920. And by C's capital, it is 7,920. Correct? Understood? Now because it is given the question that goodwill will appear in the balance sheet, this is the point only when we'll do when given the question, otherwise we will not raise goodwill. So goodwill should appear in the balance sheet, means they want us to raise goodwill. We will pass an entry by what? We'll do goodwill account debit to all goodwill account debit to all partner ki old partner. Goodwill account debit to all partner ki old partners. Means ABC ki only AB. No. After can I say once you have done adjustment, so can I say he is bringing this amount for his share of goodwill. Now goodwill belong to all partners na. Once you have done adjustment through capital account, so he has contributed his share na. Gaining partner will bring 7,920 and sacrificing partner will withdraw 7,920. It means he has contributed for goodwill. Now in goodwill his share is also there. So once you have done goodwill adjustment, so goodwill should be allocated to all partner in new PSR. This point we are doing only for information given the question. If not given, will not raise goodwill. Will not raise goodwill. Understood? So by goodwill, after this in new PSR 3:1:1. How much? 23,760, 7920 and 7920. This point have you understood? Correct. Understood. Now, how much cash he will bring? How much cash? He will bring 10,000 plus goodwill share. So it means he is bringing what? 10,000 plus what? 7,920. He is bringing 17,920. All points done or not? All points done. बोलो yes or no? So up to admission done. So can you give me two balance carried down up to admission? 69, 69, 840, 69, 760, 69, 760, then 69, 840, then 17,920. Use calculator. Huh? Understood. Up to this, any doubt? Admission done. Admission done or not? Now we'll do updation. Can we start updation? So let us do updation. So now we'll prepare balance sheet. Means working note number 2. So we are preparing balance sheet of firm only. As on which date? 31st March 2006 now. As on 31st March 2006. Correct. Correct. Bata. What are the assets and liability given? They have given na. Book value, the value of other assets and liability as on 31st March. Building how much given? But it will come after depreciation. 60,000 minus what? Rate of depreciation how much given? 5%. 5% how much? 3,000 minus depreciation. It will what? 57,000. Have you understood this? Then they will stock how much? 40,000. Then they have given investment how much? 20. Investment how much? 20,000. Then capital. Capital. बताओ A. Opening balance how much? अभी we have prepared ना 69, 760. Kenneth will add net profit and minus drawing. Drawing is already given how much? So 12,000. अभी net profit we don't know. Net profit we don't know. Then बताओ B's opening balance how much? Plus what? Net profit we don't know. Minus drawing how much? 12,000. Then C. Opening balance how much? 70. 17,920. Plus net profit we don't know. Minus what? Drawing. How much? 12,000. Okay, sir. Then liability given how much? Liability is nil. Liability is also nil. Chalo, कुछ है ही नहीं. Correct. Okay. Let's see whether all assets and liability we have mentioned or not. Check करेंगे. Everyone. So can you say building we have mentioned, stock we have done, debtor it become nil, investment we have mentioned, cash. So when cash will come, but that amount is not known. Can you say profit is known? Cash will be balancing figure. So profit is known because they have given trading profit, but we need to find out after some adjustment. After some adjustment, we will wait for that. Correct. Then capital will have done A's loan. Oh, there is a loan also. A's loan. Loan is also there now. So A's loan will also come. Write down A's loan. How much A's loan? 10,000. But can you see we'll add what? Interest also at the rate of 6%. How much? 600. So it will become 10,600. Just leave it. Now we need to find out what? Profit. Correct. Let us prepare. Now two main solutions they have required. They have required statement of profit and balance of company. That is only left apart all working note we have done. So let us prepare our statement of profit. Now main solution. They have asked profit and loss account. Na? What they have asked? Statement of profit and loss. Madam. Statement of profit and loss for the year ended 31st March 2006. How much trading profit they have given? By trading profit they have given how much? 40,000. Can you write down 2 depreciation? Because this is before depreciation. So 2 depreciation how much? 3,000. Correct. Can you also write down 2 interest on loan? Interest on loan how much? 600. And there is one interest income also. Interest income on investment. Correct now? I hope you are understanding. There is one interest income how much? 500. 1200. 1200. But what is the net profit? What is the net profit? So this will be transferred to ABC in which ratio? So it is how much? 30. Can you allocate? 22,560, 7,520. Done. This will be transferred to previous balance sheet. We have left some space na. So this will be added यहाँ पर. Understood? So 22,560, 7,520 and 7,520. Can you give me the closing balance of capital? 80,320. 65,360. 13,440. Now can you give me the balancing figure of cash? Balancing figure. Hmm? Acha, we have missed one thing. Goodwill will also come na. Goodwill is what? It has been raised na. So 39,600. Now bata. 13,120. Simple. Understood. Now we need to prepare balance of company. Let us prepare balance sheet of company. As per schedule 3, balance sheet of which company? What is the name? ABC Private Limited as at 31st March 2003 now. 6. Bata. Point number 1, what we write? Equity and liabilities. Shareholders fund. Point number A is share capital how much? So can you say share capital means capital account, partners capital account will be converted into equity share capital. It is given. Partners capital account will be converted into equity share capital. Remember, correct. Partners capital account will be converted into equity share capital. Correct. So what they have given the last point, if you read, they decided to convert capital account of the partners into share capital in the ratio 3 is to 1 is to 1 on the basis that total capital as on 31st March 2006, if necessary partners have to subscribe to fresh capital or withdraw. Means can I say the total capital of partners will be allocated to each, means will the total capital will be converted into equity share capital in the ratio 3 is to 1 is to 1, and the deficiency and surplus will be brought in or withdrawn by the partners. Automatically the cash balance will remain same. Means can I say equity share capital will be equal to total partners capital only? Correct. So can you give me what is the total partners capital? How much? So 1,59,120. Of course, we need to give one working note how much equity shares will be issued to which partners. That working note is required. That will give, but the total capital will remain same only. Correct? Yes, sir. Then batao. Any reserve and surplus? No reserve and surplus. Any non-current liability? There is one is loan. So write down non-current liability. You can write down long-term borrowing. How much? 10,600. Then what? Current liability. Any current liability? Current liability is nil. Total is what? 1,69,720. Simple. Then point number 2, assets. Can you give me first non-current assets? In this first property, plant and equipment, how much? How much? 57,000. Then we have intangible asset, goodwill is how much? 39,600. Then we have current assets. Current asset how much? Inventories how much? 40,000. Then investment we have left. So that will be non-current investment. How much non-current investment? 20,000 now. And then we have cash and cash equivalent. How much? You can see balance sheet to same. Only we have done copy paste. Only we need to convert in horizontal format into vertical format. Very simple now. Once you understood, very simple. What is the process? If you understood, very simple. Have you understood? Got it? Just add on one more working note, even though not required. Because distribution of equity shares of which company? ABC Private Limited to partners. So ABC and total. So what is their balance? Partners capital balance बताओ. 82,320, 80,320, 65,360, 13,440 total. 1,59,120. Correct. Now equity shares capital in which ratio? 3:1:1. Allocate 95,470 to 31,824, 824, 1,59,120. But how much A will bring cash? A will bring cash now. How much? 15,152. How much B will withdraw cash? 30. And how much C will introduce cash? 18. You can see the total of these two will be equal to this. Understood? So even though this working note you are not preparing your balance sheet to prepare. Correct now. This also we have understood. Chal. Now come to question number 7 everyone. Let us understand question number 7. Hari, Lal and Jay have been partnership for a number of years, sharing profit and losses with the ratio 2:2:1 as a wholesale stationery trading under the name Hari Brothers. They decided to convert their partnership into limited company with the effect from 1st Jan 2002 to be known as Hari Limited. You can see they have given the balance sheet of partnership as on 31st December 2001. Means from the next day only it will be converted. Means there is no updation required. No updation required. So immediately prior to this conversion, the balance sheet of partnership is given. So they have given balance sheet. You can see very good balance sheet. Capital account, current liability, creditor bank, creditor. There was one Dena bank account. Long-term liability, loan Hari, loan Gopi. Okay. Then fixed asset at written down value, land and building, plant and machinery, motor vehicle, inventories, data, and there is one Axis bank account. So Axis bank account has debit balance and Dena bank account has credit balance. Okay, sir. The terms of conversion are that Hari Limited will take over assets and liability of Hari brother as follow. So these are the assets and liability which are taken over. Okay, sir. The closing balance in Axis Bank account is to be transferred to Dena Bank account before all other dissolution entries are affected in the partnership ledger. Means it is simple. Axis Bank account will be closed by transfer to Dena Bank account. Lal took over one of the motor vehicle at an agreed amount of 2000. Means one motor vehicle is taken over. So you can see this, there is one motor vehicle which is taken over, means not taken over by company. It is not taken over by company. All other liabilities were paid from Dena Bank account. Means other liabilities are paid from Dena Bank account. Yes, sir. The purchase consideration is discharged by an issue at a par of rupees 60,000 of 10% debenture fully paid up to the partners in their capital account proportion as shown in the above balance sheet. Means in the ratio of capital. In the ratio of capital, if nothing is given, then in the ratio of fixed capital, it will be in the ratio of fixed capital plus equity shares in Honey Limited of rupees 1 is fully paid up to make the balance due to each partner. You are required to prepare these means they have asked bank account of Axis and Dena Bank in the books of Hari Brothers. Okay, yes, sir. Then they have also asked business purchase account and Hari Brother account in the books of Hari Limited. In the books of Hari Limited. So can we do? First, what you have done? We are doing question number 7. Whatever you have done, just help me. The realization account. Can you give me one by one all asset? No. To land and building. So to land and building, it is 50,000. Book value, na? Book value. Then to plant and machinery, how much? 30,000. Then to motor vehicle. Motor vehicle will come. Motor vehicle will come. 20,000. Very good. Then to inventories, how much? 60,000. Then to debtor, how much? To debtor 25,000. Can I say Axis Bank account will be closed? So that will not come. Then buy. Batao. Can I say loan Hari and loan Gopi Limited is not taken over and that will be paid separately? Means any loan of partners not taken over will be closed separately. Means it will not be transferred to realization account. Or even though if you are transferring it to realization account, but payments will be done separately. But as per concept number 1, if you remember, I've written partners loan not taken over, maintain a separate account. So what you have done? You have transferred to realization. What you have done? Transfer to realization. That even though if you are transferring, it will not affect your answer because it is not a case of insolvency. So payment will be done. We'll do payment through what realization account, but we'll use the concept. Will not transfer it to what realization account. Understood? That correct now. So any partner's loan will not be transferred to realization account. It will be paid separately. Chalega. But it is not taken over by company. It is not taken over by company. Correct. Then they have given work creditor. By creditor how much? 25,000. Correct. Whether there is one more now. What is the creditor is given on Dena Bank account. So Dena Bank account will be taken over. Dena Bank account, but we don't know right now the balance. So we can leave it right now. Correct. Now we'll prepare Dena Bank account. Then they have given long term liability, but that is not taken over. Okay, done now. Correct. Then let us prepare what? Bank account. You can prepare bank account in two column. You can prepare bank account in two column because there are two accounts. Or you can prepare separately also because they have asked you to prepare two account now. Axis Bank and Dena Bank. So Axis and Dena. Axis and Dena. Axis has which balance? Debit balance. How much? 5,000. And Dena has credit balance. How much? 20,000. Correct. One thing is clear that this account will be closed. So we write down buy Dena. How much? 5,000. And we write down 2x is how much? 5,000. Understood? Then two loan will be paid separately. So buy which loan? Hurry loan. How much? 3,000. And buy Gopi's loan. How much? 7,000. Any realization expenses there? Huh? There is no realization expense. So what is the balance? Can I say this balance will be transferred to realization account only? So we write down realization account. How much? 25,000. Have you understood this point? Have you understood? Correct. So this we have got this amount 25,000. 25,000. Now, can I say this has been taken over? This has been taken over. This is not taken over. This is taken over. This is taken over. This is taken over. This is taken over. Motor vehicle is not taken over. Motor vehicle is taken over by whom? Lal. So let by Lal capital account. Understood this point. Motor vehicle at rupees 2,000 and all other assets and liability are taken over by whom? Company. What is the name of the company? Hurry Limited at an amount equal to PC. Have you calculated PC? Have you calculated PC? Can I say it will be asset minus liability plus goodwill? So you can easily calculate it is 96 plus 28 plus 15 plus 60 plus debtor is what 24 minus 25 plus 10 plus Dena Bank. Dena Bank is negative minus 25. How much PC is coming? 1,83,000. Is it correct? 1,83,000 PC. Have you understood this? I think you have done mistake here. How many of you have done mistake here? What mistake you have done? Now what amount you have not taken? Dena Bank you have not considered. Isliye I always say do it in this way. This is taken over. This is taken over. This is like this. Are you able to understand? If you will do in this way, you will not miss any item. I have done in that way, na. So if I would have also done calculation from question, you would have done mistake. So only motor vehicle was not taken over. All other assets and liability are taken over, including Dena Bank, na. So that mistake you have done one mistake. This is wrong. Everything is wrong. Understood? Correct. Now I think realization account over. So can you give me realization profit? Realization profit how much? 50,000 will be transferred to partners in partners capital account in PSR. Yes, sir. So now we can prepare partners capital account. Let us prepare partners capital account. Of course, you are going to help me. There are how many partners? 3 partners. We will open how many column? 3 column. Can you give me opening balance? 70,000, 30,000, 20,000. Current account will be closed by transfer to which account? So by current account, how much? 7,000, 5,000 and then realization profit will come. By realization profit, how much? 20,000, 20,000 and 2 is to 2 is to 1. Then there was one Lal who has taken what? What is the name? This is Hari, Lal and J. Hari, Lal and J. So motor vehicle is taken to 2 realization how much? 2 realization 2,000. Done? I think everything, each and every point has been done. Now, can you say purchase consideration will discharge in the form of what? In the form of debenture. So we know the amount of debenture. So we can add on to 10% debenture of which company? Hari Private Limited. So allocate 60 in which ratio they have given? In capital ratio. So 7 is to 3 is to 2. Allocate 35,000, 15,000 and so this is as per the information given the question. We have done into 7 is to 3 is to 2. Can I say balance will be settled in equity shares of which company? Hari Private Limited. And the balancing figure we can take. So can you give me the balancing figure? 62,000, 38,000, 20. We just check the total of these two will be 1,83,000. Check kar lo. Amount of PC means we are doing 100% correct. Partners capital account also done. Simple. Understood. Now we'll do in the books of what? Books of Hari Limited. They have asked you to prepare two account. One is which account? Business purchase account. So can I say all asset will be debited? Asset account debit to liability account. Correct now. So we can say asset account debit to liability to business purchase. So we write down buy asset na. Buy all asset. Buy land and building. How much? 96,000. Then buy plant and machinery. How much? 28,000. Then buy motor vehicle. समझ गया I understood. 50 15,000. Correct now. Buy inventories. How much? 60,000. Buy debtor. How much? 24,000. And buy goodwill. How much? 10,000. There are two liability. To creditor how much? 25,000. And to dena bank 25,000. Correct. The difference will be the amount of PC. That will be 2. To 10% debenture कर दो ना. To 10% debenture how much? 60,000. And to equity share capital how much? 1,23,000. Done. Tally it. Tally it na. Understood. अच्छा they have asked one more account. Oh, ठीक है. Then we write down to Hari brother. They have asked two account. ठीक है. Okay, now I have understood your emotions. Because they have asked two account na. Okay. So you can write down to Hari brother and then you prepare Hari brother account and then do it. Okay. चलेगा? Okay, I have done one account only. Understood my emotions. They have asked two account na. So instead of this write down what? To Hari brother. Then prepare one account Hari brother account. Buy business purchase and to 10% debenture and to equity share capital. Understood. So it was not difficult question. First thing, I think most of you have done mistake in Dena Bank. How many of you have not done mistake in Dena Bank? They have done correctly. I think you have not done mistake in Dena Bank. Mistake done. Okay. So everyone have done mistake in Dena Bank. So I think mistake was done in loan. You have not paid loan. Loan Hari and loan Gopi you have not paid. हाँ अरे बोलना रे चलो ठीक है okay but what I want to inform you that question will be easy but one or two point we actually do not understand and because of that reason 60 marks question becomes 6 marks 7 marks. So it is less than what 50%. Aggregate वहाँ जाता है, aggregate, correct? But then also you attempt it, you are getting some marks now. So I always say attempt, always attempt, don't leave. So can I say apart from one question, question 9 we have done, question number 10 we have done, question 11 we have not done, give star mark. Question number 12 we have done, question number 13 we have done. Huh? 13 we have done. 13 was homework, na? So 13 homework I hope you should do by your own only. 14 we have done, 15 we have done, 16 we have done. So in unit 2 all question done, only one question is pending from my side. So unit 2 is completed before unit 1. Before unit 1. So let us complete unit 1 also.